Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to redo this because of someone taking copyright music earlier, so I'm gonna have to do this as an Afterthoughts video. So here we go. I'm gonna switch it on to YouTube stream now. Okay, here we go. Now on to the video. I'm going to try and get to actual starting point here, so hang on just a second, I'm working on it. Okay, this is close enough. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. As you can see here, EA had an interesting countdown here that I talked about earlier. Oh yeah, and like I said before, I'm going to go ahead and pause this when I get to certain parts I'm going to talk about too. Okay, here we go. As I said here, they're getting ready to start the show at this point with the rating pending to mature 17 plus. This point with the rating pending to mature 17 plus. Okay, here they're showing off Madden 2018 and FIFA 18, NBA Live 18. Okay, here they're showing off and just video clips from everything that they're going to have today. And I'm going to do my best to talk about every one of these individually. And just video clips from everything. And then I kind of dealt from here. I went to 3, 2, and 1, and then got louder from there. And then here's the drum roll. I'm going to let you listen to it. And I'm going to do my best to talk about every one of these individually. And then I kind of dealt from here. I went 3, 2, 1, and then got louder from there. Okay, now they're showing game engine footage of with Frostbite engine. Of the new Madden 2018 game. Frostbite engine.
All my life, my father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
If I liked playing football games, this would be a very interesting football game to me. But if you're into this kind of stuff, that's good for you. I'm not gonna bash you for enjoying it. I'll give my overall ending thoughts after this because it says NBA 18 long shot is the name of this game. If you're into this kind of stuff, that's good for you. And now the CEO Andrew Wilson is going to come up and talk about it now.
That's Madden like you've never seen it. And I might be biased, but I'm pretty sure that's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade. Welcome to EA Play 2017, coming to you from the Hollywood Palladium. It's our second year at EA Play. Last year we went out on a limb, trying to do something a little different with a view to changing the way you interact with products before they launch. We wanted to do something that put the games in your hands earlier, and it showed us how much further we can go. As you can see, we've built a creative space here. We're right in the middle of it. This is going to be where it all goes down over the next 3 days, playing, creating, and sharing with the rest of the world. We've built it this way for a very simple reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay. And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions, to challenge us, to tell us what they like and especially what they don't. They're going to connect with each other and create content. And of course, they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go deep into 8 new experiences, each with major reveals, massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront, and we got a lot of feedback. A lot of it positive, and a bunch of it constructive.
Okay, here they're getting ready to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 1. So now I'm going to go ahead and let Andrew Wilson get back talking about that now. So here we go.
It's a euphemism for not as positive. So today we're going to bring you 30 minutes of Star Wars Battlefront 2. And what we hope you'll see is that we've addressed all of the feedback and gone even further. We've got a mix of everything here for you. A look at new IP, some killer new trailers, demos, and a bunch of live gameplay. This is going to be a lot of fun. And it should be, right? Because we're all here for one simple reason. All of us share one fundamental belief. And that's that games are the best form of entertainment on the planet. Yeah! They connect us like nothing else. They bring us together across cities and countries. They inspire us. They ignite the fire.
Oh yeah, so you guys know this is a restream of what I had to do earlier, but this is going to be my afterthoughts too.
And to be extraordinary in our own ways. Games enable us to be our most creative selves. Whether that's as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players making each game a unique expression of our own passion for what we do. Games put the power of play in our hands, to do with it what we want, and to make it our own. So let's celebrate. For the next 3 days, we're here to celebrate play with all of you. And what better place to start than with a game that has taken the world by storm, Battlefield 1. Yeah! There's more than 20 million Battlefield 1 players out there today, and we've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield right from the creative heart of EA Play.
Okay, now as they're showing off Battlefield 1 here,
Hey everyone,
I'm going to talk about it a little bit.
For Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio right here in LA.
Oh yeah, and if you notice that the mouths ain't going, the sounds ain't going with the mouths, that's on their end. I can't do anything about that, so you know.
Across the globe. It's unbelievably rewarding to see more than 20 million players.
But anyway, on with Battlefield 1 now as he's talking.
Only possible in Battlefield 1. Let's take a look.
Anyway, I got some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I fuck.
Okay, now here, this character in animation right here, unless you're interested in Battlefield 1, wouldn't be my cup of tea. But if you enjoy it, that's a great thing for you because it means more games for everybody.
What's special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
Okay, as you can see here, they're showing off a little bit of the game here.
I've never been a part of any other gaming community where people are just so passionate about their game.
Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
And remember, this is Battlefield 1, not Battlefield 2. Or, this is Battlefront 1, not Battlefront 2.
Versus plane versus environment. My most memorable moments is what I do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing friends who have become more like family.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together. We'll squad up and go and tear it up.
Oh, I killed them all! I killed them all!
Oh, got a real kill! I'll never be able to do that again in my life! I'll never be able to do that again in my life! Never, ever!
Now that guy right there is kind of crazy.
I quit!
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love these only in Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing more ways for you to play. First, Night Maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll need to deploy tactics as you fight.
Yeah, this is Battlefield 1.
A massive network of trenches. Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1.
As you can see here, this is Battlefield 1 in the name of
to the blistering winter in the East. This is the biggest front of World War I. And with it, we're bringing you 6 new maps, the Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death. Finally, we're introducing a richer gameplay experience in both progression and operations mode. By bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments, the ability to tailor your playstyle with specializations.
But yeah, I had it right the first time, guys. Sorry, it's Battlefield 1.
Favorite game mode, operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lubkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar at EA Play. For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it from these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it, 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community.
Okay, now if you like Battlefield 1 and you've been wanting some new maps, this is also a good thing. But if you're not really into World War games, then this won't be very interesting to you. Okay, now I'm gonna say one more thing about this, that it comes out in September, but I'm gonna move on now.
Now enough of me. Let's give you a first look at In the Name of this Art. A revolution is coming.
Yeah, this is Battlefield 1. There is no justice among men, whilst Tsar of Russia.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне. Полоска неба будет твердо алой, а сердце будет, как тогда. В огне.
As you can see here, they're showing off a new trailer for Battlefield 1 in the name of the Tsar.
Hi everyone. I have the privilege of leading our global development teams. 6,000 of the most creative people, really amazing experiences, including Battlefield 1. Now this summer is going to be huge. So much new content, so much more to play, and so many new ways to play. And there's one more thing we'll bring to Battlefield. Later this year, we're going to give you a new competitive Battlefield experience. We've heard you. You want a smaller, tighter experience focused on team play. You want all-out war built for competition, and you want it accessible to players and to viewers. And it's coming. I can't wait to share more with you guys at Gamescom in August. Now, competition is at the center of EA today, and we've always thought about it a little differently. We believe in making stars of all our players. Let me tell you something really cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor, Shells. He made it to the FUT Championship finals in Berlin. 6 months ago, this guy was an unknown. Now he's a worldwide star. And he'll be competing with the best at the FIFA Interactive World Cup final in August.
Okay, as you can see now they're talking about FIFA here, or
so
FIFA 18 here, or getting ready to.
Only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA championship ever, with many ways to compete. The best FUT players will compete in the FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cups. And in our official Football League competitions, you can represent your favorite real-world team. It's true, you can. We'll have much more to share, including our Madden plans later this summer. As developers, your passion is what fuels us. Your stories inspire us, and competition like nothing else brings them to life.
Okay, as you can see here, now they're showing off FIFA 18 here.
This is my first time.
And they're having people talk about it here too.
Maybe this is something I could do. So many good players. I want to beat them just like they want to beat me.
I just don't understand how people think I'm the underdog.
So,
This is the highest level.
about FIFA here, I'm going to say that
There is a real thin line between success and
it's
failure.
a good soccer game if you enjoy
It's gonna be a
soccer.
really tough game.
I'm never going to lose ever in my life. He's just a person you can hate.
He is an absolute beast.
I wonder if we're going to see a handshake. Nope, not going to see it.
He's come up in second place time and time again.
We have a game! Get started!
Now's the time to stand up. This is what competitive gaming's all about.
We're about to crown a new king. There it is! It's Rocky that is your champion!
And Michael Skidmore is your Madden 17 champ.
He's come out of nowhere!
Were you ever in doubt in that game? I was in doubt the whole time.
These guys are going through something special right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, sitting on your couch,
This could be you.
And this is where they're showing off the FIFA Invitational that they seem to have, that they had last year at least. Now they're showing off the new FIFA here. Well, yeah. I'll give my overall review of this EA Plays after it's over too, or after this EA Play 2017 after it's over.
Don't show up to my show if you got no. Loud at you, he's a hater. I don't want no bad energy.
As you can see here, they're kind of showing off where it's.
And this is where they're showing off the FIFA Invitational.
Where they're showing the feet and everything.
They had last year at least.
So now I'm gonna
showing off the new feet.
I'm gonna mute this part right here so not all the song gets in.
I'll give an overall review of this EA Plays after it's over too, or after this EA Play 2017 after it's over.
My team, there's no I in it, I bringing on my team. That's when they saw my team. Even the bouncers bounce when they saw my team.
As you can see here, they're kind of.
Who do you wanna holler? Who do you wanna never know? Don't be a sheep when you.
Showing off where it's. Where they're showing the feet and everything.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and skip a little. I'm gonna try and skip a little bit of it now.
I'm gonna mute this part right here so it's not on the phone.
It's unbelievably.
So hang on just a second, guys.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to try and skip
For the past year, yeah, the single name.
Yeah, I skipped a little too far ahead. I'm going to go back some.
Griezmann's technical ability to suavely fly.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to try and go back a little bit more past the song. Maybe just a little bit more ought to do it.
On just a second, guys.
Never know. Don't show up to my show if you got no.
Nope, it did. Okay, need to go forward just a little bit. Here we go.
I went early, Rog. I went early. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Men in Blazers. That's Rog, the bald one. I'm Davo, way less bald in person. We are delighted to be here. Oh, we really are. Some of you will know us as the hosts of one of the top 3 most popular football shows ever to be produced in the panic room in the crap part of Soho. That is true. Somehow, we convinced world leaders like Will Ferrell to come talk to us about the 5th best sport in the world. Oh, we've tricked them all, Davo. Yeah. And the common thread for us is always football and FIFA. And when I speak to players around the world, they all tell me their experience with FIFA runs so deep, it actually impacts the way they play on the field. That is art. Influencing life. It's all melding together. Rog, look at this. Look at how the world's game comes to life in FIFA 18. Player personality that differentiates even the talls from the smalls. They've even perfected the inimitable run style of Raheem Sterling and developed with detail Anton Griezmann's technical ability to suavely fly past all defenders. And so suave. And these atmospheres, Rog, take a look at this. They make it feel like you're in the Argentinian sun with your pasty white legs. And this is massive, Rog. They've now got the ideal athlete helping to develop the game. Is there anyone better and more genetically sound than Cristiano Ronaldo? Could you get anyone better than that?
That man doesn't have a six-pack, he's got an eight-pack.
You're right.
And EA Sports know the only way to make Cristiano look better is to jam him in spandex and capture his data. That beautiful man. He's done it all. That's it. Back-to-back champion of Europe. The La Liga title. Ballon d'Or winner. Literally every
Okay, as you can
trophy.
see here,
Most
they're
impressive
talking about
from our
FIFA
perspective.
18.
He has hair,
Like I said
Roger.
before,
But as
if you
huge
like
as
FIFA,
Ronaldo has been this past year,
then you'll
there's one story bigger
like
than
FIFA
all.
18.
Peter Moore becoming CEO at Liverpool. Good luck with that one, mate.
No, Rog. No, Rog.
See here,
The biggest story in football is, of course, Alex Hunter. The new
And of course here they're talking about Alex Hunter, so I'm going to try and skip that a little bit.
Alex would go on to score more than 300.
Alex Hunter is in the media every.
Now they're talking about him being all over the media here, so now I'm going to try and skip that a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a great game. But alright, all set aside.
Okay, now they're going.
I'm a YouTube creator. Livestream Payback. It's coming out. I got my boy.
Now they're
Marcus,
showing.
executive
Now I've
producer
skipped
here.
ahead to
He is
Need for
the
Speed
producer of the
Payback.
game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse. Obviously we're really excited to tell everyone about Need for Speed Payback here today, but more importantly, show it. In Payback, you are on a revenge mission to take down the House. House is a cartel that rules us as casinos, criminals, and cops, and that is we're delivering a brand new experience with wild heist missions, intense cop pursuits, grueling car battles, and jaw-dropping action moments. No longer is it just about being first across the finish line. We are putting you behind the wheel of an action-driving fantasy.
Oh yeah, and as you can see here in the background, they're customizing cars for
and a lot of opens
Need for Speed Payback 2.
Exactly. You know, we're putting a new narrative into the game where you drive 3 different characters: Tyler, Jess, and Mac, all bring their own unique.
And then they're talking about Tyler, Jess, and Mac for Need for Speed here, so I'm going to try to.
Canyons in the most diverse open world ever made.
I'm going to try and skip ahead here just a little bit.
Great new elements in this game, but also obviously a lot of.
And then they're talking about Tyler, Jess, and Mac for Need for Speed here, so I'm going to try to.
Okay, here we go. As you can see here, they're showing off. They're showing it off here now. As you can see here, you're trying to take down some enforcers before you get to the actual truck.
These guys are tougher.
Pushing tanks is what they are.
They're going down either way.
As you can see here, you're trying to take down some enforcers before you get to the actual truck.
Take him out, Ty.
Guys, finish having that fun. Jess, I've got a really bad idea. Ladder on the side. You get up on his right.
It's now or never, Jess. Do it.
Okay, now as you can see here, as you can see here, she's getting to the top of the truck just barely. And as you can see here, that's Jess, and she's got the new car, and now she's driving off with it. She escapes with the car.
Good job, team. Let's take this baby home. Let's see what she can do.
And as you can see here, there's the police force. It goes to Need for Speed Payback logo and trailer. Now they're going to show some EA originals.
As well as it looks. Last year at EA Play, we unveiled EA Originals. The program was something we created to support small independent studios, to help bring experiences that are unique, gorgeous, innovative, and memorable to the world.
trailer. Now the
We are
game
partnering with the
shows
game
the
creators through the process from development to marketing to publishing. But EA Originals is also about funding, about offering a level of security. The profits from these games go back to the hands of the developers. We have been overwhelmed with the indie community's reaction to this. I can tell you, we've received hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we now have several new titles in development. Today, I want to introduce you to our next EA Originals title. One that I've been very close to from the beginning.
They're getting ready to show us off a new EA game from
Now, a few
BioWare.
Years ago, I played the indie hit Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons with my oldest daughter. I loved how different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were really cool, and we both loved the emotional story. So I decided to contact the game's creator, Joseph Fares. When we met, we instantly realized we shared the same passion for games and how to bring new experiences to players. I also found out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight. Now, we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
As you can see here, they're showing off A Way Out first.
What's your plan? Stay the hell away from me, okay?
From the makers of Brothers here.
I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah? Not my problem.
If this is your kind of game, then you'll definitely want to pick up A Way Out when it comes out.
I'll go first. You okay? You have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I love you, buddy.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter, too. See? Problem solved.
A Way Out. It says 2017 and it has the name of the company down there.
Hey, my name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out.
His name is Joseph Fares.
I'm so excited to be here and show you the game. So, after I finished Brothers, I wanted to make another game that pushed the boundaries on how to tell stories without compromising on gameplay. And this is the reason why I started Hazelight Studios together with the team behind Brothers. And working with EA's Originals was perfect for this, because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in. And that is very important for Hazelight, let me tell you that. So, the idea for A Way Out came to me when me and a friend trying to find a co-op game that wasn't just a drop-in, drop-out experience. I wanted to play a game where the characters had unique personalities and goals. A game where me and a friend can embark on an emotional journey together. And this is exactly what A Way Out is. The game is designed for split-screen co-op only, and I mean only. So you will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience and feel, we want you and your friend to play it in your couch. And gameplay-wise, yeah, couch, nice, right? Action. Finally, yeah. And what was I going to say? Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me. Come on. Gameplay-wise, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a huge amount of variation. You're going to be able to play everything. I mean, not everything, but a lot of stuff. There's going to be exploration, driving, action. Also, you won't get tired of this game, I'm telling you. So, but let me tell you this. After you finish playing A Way Out,
I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know, I mean, I can guarantee that. I know I sound very cocky, but I can't help it because it's true.
Yeah,
I'm
he
so
was very
pumped up,
cocky
it's
there.
crazy. You don't know, I live, breathe this game. I'm telling you, it's like, it's gonna kick ass. It's gonna kick ass. So right now, I will show you a gameplay video. It's gonna show you just a small part of the game, but still, you're gonna get blown away. And I also want to say that I'm so proud and happy to be part of this industry. It's crazy how fun it is to be here and do these games. It's so much fun. And also, one last thing. I want to say hello to my Hazelight team watching live from Sweden. Thank you, goodbye, hop shaky, boom, come on. A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed,
as you can see here, they're showing a Way Out trailer here.
Which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online.
They're going more
or on
in
your
depth
couch.
with it now.
The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story together.
You know anything about me, man? Maybe not.
Oh yeah, if you're watching this wondering where the Nintendo stuff is at,
With or without you.
the only thing that EA announced shortly after this whole video was out, after this whole
On the right side, you see Leo was already in prison. On the left, you see
EA
Vincent
plays
just
or
arrived.
EA Play
Now, if you look to the
2017
right
was
again,
over with
you can
was
see that Leo can be controlled while Vincent
FIFA for
is in
Switch,
cutscene.
and they're showing detail. And the only thing was their announcement on was details for it, which I'll get to that. Later.
You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get to cart with Vincent.
No, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight.
What the?
What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Get him!
Relax, man. I got this.
As you see out, it says A Way Out coming early 2018
I know.
from
me
Hazelight
again.
Studios.
Thank you, Joseph. That game is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Now let's switch gears for just a minute. It's great to be here showing you the games you'll play this year, but at the same time, we are inspired to look farther ahead. Creative ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable force. We have teams today taking technologies that are changing the world and using them to change the way we play. These are the futurists, the incubators, our talented artists, designers, and engineers within our studios, our Frostbite team, our digital platform team, and a new research division called Seed. What motivates me every day is the responsibility we have to push our industry forward. That's one reason we created this new division. Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a daily basis, exploring some of our most visionary concepts, like deep learning or neural networks, creating a world for you to define, to interact with and share as you wish, or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial intelligence. So instead of one main character shared by millions, we can have millions of main characters shaped by you. That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries, be anyone. The games become yours. Now, what we know.
Oh, and if I get copyright music on this that I can remove, then I'll just go ahead and remove it too.
It has in the last 45. Together, we are building that future, one that disrupts, empowers, and is full of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology. So when we were thrilled when we got our first project, Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft, 6 teraflops and true 4K graphical fidelity. Now, these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining
Okay, as you can see here now, they're
Scorpio. And already we are creating the most detailed, high-resolution.
They're showing off more Madden 2018 here.
Madden looks absolutely stunning, but as game makers, awesome graphics and effects are just the beginning. The game has to feel amazing as well. Project Scorpio is a powerful platform that is coming at the right time. Now, I have one more thing before I go. New IP is one of the purest forms of innovation in our industry. A brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary. The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then we will have so much more in the Microsoft press conference tomorrow, so don't miss that. But for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
Now they're showing the new BioWare game here. BioWare Frostbite.
It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond. With the choices you make, or die trying to change them.
This game does look kind of interesting, but
the story doesn't end
Anthem.
Here. It's just the beginning.
Full gameplay reveal at Xbox E3 briefing tomorrow. Now they're going to show off NBA
Hey everybody, I'm
Live
Sean
18.
O'Brien, and I'm here today to share the latest about NBA Live 18 with you. But instead of talking about it, I'd like to show you. We've spent the last 2 years completely overhauling virtually every aspect of gameplay. Now we're going to go outside to a hands-on station out in FanFest so you can check out some of those improvements.
And
then
if you're not a big fan of basketball or NBA 2 or NBA Live 18, now would be a good time to go use the bathroom.
Gibbs, Connor, over to you.
Thank you, Sean. You look fantastic. Every single time I see you, we are here out at FanFest. EA Play. I want to see everyone on social. Use that hashtag EA Play. Tell me what games you're excited to see. I am telling you right now, I am excited to see a first look at NBA Live 18, and no one better in the business than my guy right here, creative director Connor Dugan. Connor, let's take first look at NBA Live 18.
Connor Dugan too.
We're super excited that people finally get their hands on NBA Live. We're going to take a look at a replay we just got. Q and I were playing. I'm controlling LeBron. Q's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles in here. I want to see the sweat.
All right. So what we're looking at here is I'm using my right stick dribble control. I'm performing any combination of moves I want. So I can go behind the back, between the legs, and now I'm trying to attack the basket. But KD or Q cuts me off with a flick of his left stick.
But if you do like NBA, if you do like visuals, and this is visually.
And now I have an open lane.
This is visually good game.
Zaza coming over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
Tell me he finishes strong. I use my right stick to finish with the left hand, as you can see here, right over.
But I'm going to try and skip ahead a little bit.
As much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league. An authentic NBA experience.
As you can see here, you can rise through the ranks,
both
on and off the live court. They're showing
taking you into
League 1 and Street 1.
Where the rules and how you earn respect are different. Team up with friends to take down NBA legends.
Anyway, now I'm going to move on.
Throughout.
This is visually good game.
We partner with 3 outstanding charities: the United Nations He for She, and anti-bullying organizations.
Okay, here we go. Now they're showing off.
And ditch the label.
Now they're showing off National Bullying Prevention. Ditch the label. Your world.
We donated $1 million to these 3 great organizations in support of building a more inclusive world. And here's where play comes in. All of you, our millions of players out there, joined us in support of inclusion. You came out and play in 9 in-game challenges. And by coming together, we are showing the world what a positive force that games can be. And to thank you for that, we're opening ways for you to play a bunch of great games for free. Start today for the rest of the
starting
week.
today.
Origin
Here you go. Listen.
As well as the Vault and EA access are free. For PlayStation 4 players, we'll also have a bunch of free trials running all week. We're talking FIFA, Madden, PvZ Garden Warfare 2, Star Wars Battlefront, and much more. So jump in, bring your friends, have fun with some great games this week while you're getting ready and excited for what's to come. Now, without further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay, here they're going to showing off Star Wars Battlefront 2. So if you're a huge Star Wars fan, this is the segment of the video you've been waiting for. I'm not that big into Star Wars, but it is nice to see new stuff from the franchise, even if I'm not a fan of it. How they came out in Star Wars suits, and the girl that they're getting ready to show is a little bit annoying. But here we go.
Hello. I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Ida Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in games. That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story? We don't want to just relive the movies, we've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters while also introducing new ones. And just like Rogue One tells an essential Star Wars story ahead of A New Hope, Star Wars Battlefront 2 will tell a new Star Wars story.
As you can see here, they're showing off the new Star Wars story.
Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. It's good. But EA didn't just stop there. We loved the previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title, with more than 3 times the content of the first game. Yeah. Now, I'm all about that couch co-op, and they're bringing it back with the return of Skirmish, so I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2. In multiplayer, there are more heroes,
and now they're
more
talking
vehicles,
about
more planets.
Now they're talking about the multiplayer here.
More space battles and Starfighter Assault, and
or the
deeper
multiplayer,
progression
however
and
you want to say it.
customization, as well as content from across all eras. But, as we know, Star Wars is not just some checklist of great features. How does Battlefront 2 play? The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world, and they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all looking for. These Game Changers, they basically get tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out to Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game. Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I'd get an invite. It's true. So, let's hear more from them about their time at DICE.
After the release of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have been more. And the good news is this, the developers have been listening.
I'm really excited to let the Game Changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right? The clean UI look is going to stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working.
As you can see here, they're showing the Star Wars Battlefront 2.
My first impression with the
development
game is upgraded. All 3 eras are going to be in the game. You've got a whole bunch of new features. One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is the class system. They split the characters up into different classes.
They have different weapons, special abilities that you can customize.
It affects your health. It affects how you are going to support your team.
There's going to be more content. You're going to have to get used to a lot of new different techniques and how to play.
The gunplay and the weapons have completely been redone compared to the first Battlefront. Now there is a lengthened skill gap in it.
It feels a lot better. And go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite era so far? We're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to become not only heroes, but other things on the battlefield.
As you're helping your team play the objective, you gain these points.
There's such a plethora of things to spend it on, vehicles, or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is the level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own abilities.
Collaborating with the Game Changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody, it's like putting your footprint out there and saying, look, I'm part of this.
Zero in position? Yeah. Everyone ready? So I'm going to participate in making the trailer. It's a whole different level of fantasy.
Alright, recording.
So 3, 2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer gameplay.
As you can see here, now they're going to actually show off the trailer for the game. So here we go.
Sector is clear. Not clear. Not clear.
And again, if you're a big Star Wars fan, this will definitely be the game for you for the PlayStation 4.
Oh wait, we're coming up with the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give it everything we got.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA.
Here are next assignments. They are unusual.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched.
Here comes
Janina.
Janina.
Backstage with my
Janina
mom
the
before this even started. My mom's
Janina
here, yes,
again.
It's a big day for me. I'm sorry. So. Okay. So we have even more exciting things for you. In just a moment, YouTube personality iJustine, shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE developer
Star Wars
Paul
Battlefront
Kesslin
2
will
Assault
showcase
on the Feed,
on Feed, the
on the-
world
on the
premiere
feed,
of
yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer. Yep. We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match, battle on Feed, and I'm going to take the 40th slot. We'll see. Okay, but you're not going to want to miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay? All the bells and whistles, all the newness, but before we take you there,
Okay, get
another
on
big
car,
Star
get
Wars
off.
Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
Star Wars Battlefront 2
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. Thought I wasn't going to turn up. Yes, I was. But I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda. We've seen Luke. We've seen all the other characters. But where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2 alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Krayt that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping some ass, it's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm excited. Let's play.
Okay, but did you listen? Finn and Phasma are headed to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday, and it will be free.
Yeah, and
Yes.
again, did you hear that? It'll be
The team at
free.
DICE heard our feedback loud and clear on the previous Battlefront and are committed to keeping this community together with themed seasons of content post-launch for all players at no additional charge. So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game. All post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, and again, did you hear that? It'll be free.
Sorry about this, guys. The stream is sort of frozen on me. Hang on.
Launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone
Okay,
who
here we
owns
go.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yes. And yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card. So, let us recap. New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras, space battles, split-screen co-op, and free content that will keep us playing together for years to come. Yes, right? Yes. Yes. I am so honored to be just a tiny little part of this team making this amazing game. I can't believe they let me do this today, and I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now, so I'm going to go pick up my controller, and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to
Yeah, now they're going to
Assault on
iJustine,
the world
and I'm
premiere
sure
of
y'all
Star Wars
all know who that is. So I'm going to skip that
multiplayer.
part and get closer to the end of this video.
Thanks so much.
Oh, he got kicked off. Nice.
I am so honored to be a tiny little part of this team making this amazing
Yeah, you can grab those guys.
and I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now. So I'm going to go pick up my controller and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul.
Look at that.
He's
shredding. People just.
I'm sure y'all know who that is. I'm going to skip that part.
Strange though, in the droids are trying to capture that throne. As you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the main throne.
And this is such super close quarters. Yeah, I was actually playing. I started playing in December, so around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did. It was great.
At Christmas.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Sorry, I'm busy. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul. Golden Boy, this was incredible. And now I'm going to send it over to Patrick for more.
when Patrick
Thank
says his
you,
goodbyes,
everyone.
I'm going to stop
And
this.
thank you to the real rock stars of this show. The development teams inside EA. You are truly amazing.
And then I'll give my overall thoughts on this, and then this stream will be over. Then this
Now, we
restream will
can't
be
wait
over.
for more of you to play. And there's more coming. Stay tuned online for a closer look at some of our biggest games. And remember, EA Play is for all of you, our players. Thank you all for joining us. Now, let's play.
So as you can see here, he said thank you and let's play. But I am gonna go ahead and show off the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 2.
And then I'll give my overall thoughts on this.
And then I'll give my overall thoughts on this.
Restream will be over.
And this is Create Your Dream Team right here.
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Download for free today.
We're here in Hollywood, California at EA Play. We're here to talk to you today about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and a brand new character we have come to the game we teased last week, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Today I'm joined by Cassandra Gomez, Community Manager for Galaxy of Heroes, also known as Cozy Spoon in the community, and Daniel McLaren, Lead Designer on Galaxy of Heroes, also goes by Not Really a Jedi.
It's true, I'm not actually a Jedi, but I'm excited to be here.
What about Pleasantly? It's not Pleasantly.
Okay, I'm going to skip this a little bit.
A lot of functionality we've added to him made him very strategic. One of the things super cool is he has the ability to take his own turn meter, completely get rid of it, apply it to something.
I skipped a little too much there, so hang on a second.
So tell me, how is he a beast in raids? And tell me more about this cleanser. I'm hearing rumors of cleansing.
Yeah, so he is the first Empire character that brings a cleanse to Empire allies only. So he has the ability to not only...
Okay, I'm going to skip this a little bit.
To design and bringing him in.
What can you tell us? And most importantly, the community wants to know, how can we wreck faces?
And that's awesome because Admiral Thrawn is one of those characters that in the universe, he's incredible. I mean, he's the guy that was unstoppable. He's defeated everybody. He's the only alien allowed in the fleet at this time. So bringing that to design and bringing him in, trying to figure out how we were going to make him, that was the real challenge. So we spent a lot of time figuring out what are the kit design pieces that we need to put together to end up with a guy who was killer in PvP, could do very well in PvE, but ultimately still function as a beast inside raids. So
tell me, how is he a beast in raids? And tell me more about this cleanser. I'm hearing rumors of cleansing.
Yeah, so he is the first Empire character that brings a cleanse to Empire allies only. So he has the ability to not only cleanse himself, but a targeted ally as well. But he has something that's super unique that we've never done with any character before, and that is that Admiral Thrawn brings a special ability to every Empire-only ally in the team. That ally will now have the ability to cleanse their own debuffs, and in doing so, allow themselves to manipulate their own turn meter. Thrawn then manipulates other people's turn meter, and inside raids, that functionality has changed a little bit. So, for example, he might do a speed down or a speed up on somebody and then later apply ability block buff. Total nerd here, but he then, when you take that into a raid, he says, I no longer do that, but I apply a defense down instead, and it's unresistible. So a lot of functionality we've added to him made him very strategic. One of the things super cool is he has the ability to take his own turn meter, completely get rid of it, apply it to somebody else, and at the same time messing with their protection. So super strategic, super excited. I'm super excited.
He's getting creative out there.
Yeah.
Almost an artist of war.
Yes, totally an artist of war. Yeah, he's incredible.
Can you tell us a bit about the event that's coming up?
So, you will be able to acquire Grand Admiral Thrawn through our traditional legendary event structure. So, you will need to go out, get the Phoenix Squad members, as they are the people that we see in the show with Thrawn. He's their primary protagonist. Primary antagonist. And
I was about to say, wait.
Yeah, he's their friend, best friend ever. So you'll take your Phoenix squad, you'll go in, you will fight Thrawn, and you will be able to acquire a Thrawn, up to a 7-star Thrawn through the participation in this event.
Cannot
Yeah,
wait.
we're really excited. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that is our. Actually, when can players get Thrawn?
Yes. So Thrawn will be available June 15th.
As you can see here,
in, like I said, traditional
our
legendary style
show's
event.
about over
We're
here,
super excited, so you got plenty of time. The game is set up
let
for
them
you
talk
right now.
about
We've brought
this,
all the
and then
Phoenix
I'll
members
add
into
my overall
the
thoughts
game. They're
on
completely
EA.
accessible. So go
EA's
get them.
EA Play
Get ready to go.
2017,
Thrawn will be
and
there.
then I'll end
Like
this
I said,
stream,
everybody's
or
really
then I'll end
excited.
this restream.
We're amped.
Awesome. So next week, you're going to be able to get your hands on Thrawn in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So that concludes our EA Star Wars portion of the show. We're now going to throw to Need for Speed Payback. I believe we've got an awesome trailer. So, all right, thanks, everyone.
Okay, and that officially ends the studio portion of it before they go to replays and stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and give overall thoughts on this. But my overall thoughts is that EA's EA Play 2017 was lackluster at the most, but it did have some good points, but it was very lackluster. And so, if you were watching, I'm going to say thank you for watching this restream, and I'm going to go ahead and end this off by saying goodbye and thanks for watching. If you like my content and this channel, please subscribe too. And now I'm going to go and get ready for the Xbox the Xbox E3 2017 briefing post show that I'll be doing tomorrow after church. So have fun, thanks for watching again, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 maybe. At 7 or 7:30, but anyway, again, bye, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.